It's 7 a.m. from Fox 35. This is Good Day Orlando.
Still to come, new technology allows people to track your every move.
Got vertical movement here.
Can be creepy, right? Coming up, a local tech expert explains what you need to do now and what you need to know to protect your personal information in a time where everything you do is now being tracked.
Got vertical movement here.
Elevator. He's in an elevator.
We're losing our tracking.
Anybody got a visual?
We need to move location and get a better signal.
Are you guys there yet?
Negative. Wait, they stopped.
All right, it was just a few years ago, 1998 is when this movie came out, Enemy of the State, that cell phone tracking was something for the movies. But now this is our new reality. A new report by the Washington Post shows that some high-tech companies are trying cell programs that use your cell phone to track your every move. Joining us this morning to talk more about it, Tom Jelneck with On Target Web Solutions. This is a little bit scary, I think, for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But Tom, we know that there is a GPS component in our phones.
Sure.
So maybe not all that surprising.
Well, the scary thing is they're not even using the GPS function, which you can easily, with a click of a button, turn off, right? So the way this is working, as you traverse going from Longwood to Altamont to Orlando, your phone switches cell phone towers, right? So every place you go, it has to know where you are.
Okay.
And they're writing all this data to a gigantor database.
So we talk about they. Who is they? Who are the people who would want this information?
Well, certainly if you're in trouble with the law, or if you've irritated a terrorist, you know, now other groups can actually buy access to this data through this software technology and get into that database and find your exact whereabouts based on the last phone call you made.
Can someone, if they wanted to, take control of your phone remotely?
I think that potential always exists. So as long as you're connected to something, or you've downloaded Candy Crush or whatever it is, there's always this potential that if they can get your phone or find your phone, that they can possibly get into that phone or at least hack, you know, whatever you're doing, which is frightening.
So what do you do? How can you protect yourself from something like this? Is it even possible?
Well, I think the first step is don't get in trouble with the law, right?
That's good advice.
And secondly, don't get on any terrorist radar, because that's dangerous as well. But, you know, really, anytime you give out your cell phone number, you're opening up yourself to a veritable plethora of potential issues. So I say, you know, don't make your phone so blatantly obvious. Don't give it out to everybody. The only other way to prevent any tracking is to turn the thing off.
What about in cases like national security, where I'm sure this is an issue that the government is very concerned about? Potentially terrorists could be able to track our president or other, you know, big-time government leaders. What can we do about it?
No, it is very real. And really the only way to prevent anything like this would be to close down these databases that these carriers have to use in order to, you know, give you the best service possible. So whether that's going to happen or not remains to be seen.
Is it a case, Tom, you think, where the technology is so advanced that we have not caught up yet to the point where we haven't sort of thought out the dangers or thought through these processes?
Absolutely, and that's a great point. And I think especially as the internet evolves as well, yeah, we've gotten way ahead of ourselves and didn't think about how do I prevent this, how do I prevent that. So a lot of that kind of stuff is coming to light today.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
It's a lot scary.
Tom, how can people find you, your website?
OnTargetWebSolutions.com.
All right, Tom Jelneck, always a pleasure. Thank you for being here this morning. Great to see you too. All right, let's send it over to Jamie.